start now or?
We don't need the timer. I have an in-game timer.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Because the menuing doesn't count. So that's gonna mess with the live split. This one's pretty easy, it's just a bunch of corner jumps. You skip here. And here, if you actually if you just jump like this, it saves a little bit of time, but it's noticeable in the end. Each jump saves a couple frames. And then you just skip that, you don't have to do the end there, and that's the first chapter. It's pretty straightforward. And then we move on to this one. Now this one I'm okay at, but there is a chance that I just guff it. we start off with that. This one I just do normally because I couldn't figure out the strat for it. Here we go up here, we hyper off here, dash up, wall bounds here, wave dash jump. I don't know if I want to explain everything I'm doing. There's another wall bounce there. Here you can do the reverse hyper, but I choose not to, just because it's safer. This one I mess up sometimes, but it's pretty straightforward. This one is pretty easy too. Pretty much the entirety of the first chapter is really straightforward. Here I can try this jump. Okay, we're just gonna not do it. Just do it the normal way. This jump looks hard, but it's actually super easy. We go up here, hyper off this, get the dash back, because we touched the platform barely. Hyper off this too. There's a lot of hypers in the run. Here, I could go for the fast strat, but I think I'll just take it safe. Cause like this is a really good run in the first chapter. We get that wall bounce there, and then that's the first chapter. That's actually a PB. I've never done it that fast. I'm doing it on a controller. I'm on Xbox. I don't use the D-pad. I actually use a control stick, which is not good, but that's how I do it because that's how I've always done it. So. Second chapter is pretty straightforward too. We just kind of dash across and then trigger the cutscene at the end. That was a good hop there. This jump I mess up sometimes, yeah, but I normally don't mess up too badly. Here what we do is we actually end the cutscene when we're up there because it only changes the X coordinate, not the Y. So if we go to the side and get high enough, then we can actually just end the cutscene in the thing and then dash up right through it. Or we just run back up. I messed up the wall bounce, but it's alright. This one's pretty quick. And then here's where Battlein starts chasing us. I'm just gonna take this one safe. Because normally I'm pretty good at that one, but I was messing it up in practice earlier, so. Here we jump over that so I can just go under her. There's a really fast strat for this room, but I couldn't get it, so we're just taking it safe. Oh, I missed that jump. That's bad. I've never missed that one. Here, this one's actually a really fun part to do. You're supposed to go under there, but it's not a big deal. You just hyper back and forth. And I was supposed to go over them, but it's fine. Ah, come on. This is not a hard section. I just gotta do it consistently. Come on, it's not giving me the hypers. Where am I? Oh, it's not giving me the hypers. It's giving me the dash jumps instead. There are the hypers. I'll go over them. Here, there's a skip right in here. So we just go over here. I don't know if I left myself enough room. We're gonna have to wait. Yeah, that's fine. Go over here. This part is just running through it. Which, if I mess up the spacing on my jumps, could be really bad or could go really well. That wasn't too bad. We skip the cutscene and then we just run all the way through the level again. Yeah, when I first learned this, I was pretty good at it, and the longer it's been, the worse I've gotten. But it's nothing too bad. All right, so 3 minutes on that. Could have been a lot better. Is what it is. This chapter, this is the one that hurts. Chapter 3. I hated it while playing it normally, and I hate it while speedrunning it. So. We actually can start moving before the black goes away. Oh, well, I overshot that a little bit. It's fine. Not too much of a time loss. Here we go, up. I gotta get more height out of that. We just skip that entire section. Here, let's see if I can get the bunny hop right. It's whatever. This room is the one that hurts. I might just have to do it normally, but I'll go for the fast route once or twice maybe. Yeah, you gotta demo dash and stuff like that, and ultra. I had it if I dashed earlier, but I'll just do it normally. That's fine. All right. Here we just go up. This room's pretty straightforward too. If I can go under there. Here we actually hypered into the room so we keep the momentum. Because you keep the momentum going into the next room, and you get your dash back between rooms. Which is what I showed before with the key. That's how I was able to do that. Alright, that room is not too bad. Here's where keeping the momentum between rooms comes into play. I can actually jump up here and just skip the whole room. Just go right over all of it. This room, I hyper under it. Nothing too bad. Here we grab all the coins just normally. Nothing special. This room we actually just wave dash under all of it. And we go in there. And then we go over here and open the door. This one we also just do normally because the strat is really hard to time, so it's not even worth it. We skip the cutscene, and then this is where we start helping Oshiro. This is probably the worst part of this run, getting through this. It's not the hardest, it's just the most annoying. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I forgot we have to actually hit the button to talk to him. We start down here because after this he's on the bottom. Oh, not this one. After this he's actually on the bottom. So this is the closest to where he is afterwards. Let's go right through that. Here we actually hyper through. And I wasted my dash. Again, I did it, but it's fine. We'll live. Here's pretty easy. Here we spike jump. If you're moving in the same direction as the spike, it doesn't kill you, so you can actually use the wall behind the spike to wall jump. The monitor I'm using is a little cut off, so I can only see half that message, so sorry about that. I tried to set it up, but I'll set it up between rooms. Or between chapters. This part's not too hard either. If I keep the momentum, I can actually just go right through it, but I messed it up, so it's fine. I'll wait for him to go again, and right through. Here we go up. And this one we just kind of do normally. Nothing too crazy. Here we want to we want to keep the dash so we don't have to go back that way. Right over it. Cool. And then that's the end of this section. And we just drop all the way down, talk to him again right here, and the third section, which is up here. I have to talk to Theo, but we're gonna skip that because no one likes him. Well, normally we can just wave dash through it, but it is what it is. If I mess up the timing, makes it a lot harder. Come on. There we go. This one's an easy room. We just wave dash through it. Really, we're supposed to go right under that, but I messed up the timing, so I just decided to not. This one's pretty easy too, as long as I don't mess up the timing on it. I wish I did, but it's fine. We're just gonna guard through it, hop off that, and we're good. And we just wave dash through the room, and we have to get up there. This part's a little annoying to get through it all, but as long as we don't miss the key, we should be okay. Unlock it here. Skip the cutscene again because no one likes him. Sorry, maybe if you weren't such a mess. This part's pretty straightforward. Just grab it. Dash, dash. Keep the dash here so we can get up here. This one I just walk through normally because that is my controller being stupid and holding side when I'm actually holding up. We just go through it normally for the most part. I shouldn't be dying at these spots. Come on. This is the part I was afraid I was gonna mess up. This chapter at least. Not this specific part though. Come on. I'm just gonna do it normally. I'm not gonna go for that wall bounce. What is happening with my drift? Why is this? This shouldn't be happening. There we go. Wall bounce here, and we're through. Took a lot longer than it should have, but it is what it is. Here's the skip that I can get sometimes. I'm gonna go for it like 5 times maybe, and if I don't get it, I'll just do the level normally. Come on. Alright, that's 3. 4. Last try. We're already taking way too much time on this part. Alright. We're just doing it normally then, which is a little annoying, but it's not a big deal. I just haven't really done it normally that many times, so. I was holding up their controller. This is the problem with using a control stick. Sometimes you don't get precise enough. We're gonna kill ourselves so we don't have to walk all the way back. Because you keep the key even if you die. So this part's pretty straightforward. I normally don't die on this part, except right here if I mess up that drop. There we go. And I can actually keep the momentum through the cutscene if I time it right. It's not exactly easy. Here's another cutscene we skip, and now he's mad at us. I don't know what we did to deserve this, but it's whatever. We keep that into the next room so we can get a hyper here, right in. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Here I'm just going to take it slowly because it's one of the most annoying parts of the entire game. I have to get all the coins, or whatever they're called. Here we can actually make it before he hits us, and then keep the dash into it. Wait for him to go, and we're good. Now this part is really long, so I'm just gonna play it safe because I don't want to mess it up. Maybe it's the next part that's long. Here we can just... Okay, I messed up the momentum. But if we're fast enough, we can actually get through the entire room before he dashes. This is the long one. It's a little scary sometimes. So we're just gonna take it safe. And that's the end of the chapter. We can skip the cutscene, and that's the end. Oh yeah, this game's music is really good. Alright, 24 deaths. Could have been better. But, I mean, there are going to be a lot more in in later chapters. This one I haven't had much time to practice, but it's not too difficult. So we just jump onto there, and up. Hyper into the room so we can get momentum into the bubble. If you actually hit dash right when you go into a bubble, you can make the bubble go faster. But I'm not very good at using that, so I don't. Here you can actually go under the first two, but it's hard. So I don't. Okay, we just hyper off that. I missed the hyper, but it is what it is. Here, if I extended hyper, I can actually make it onto the flat and extended hyper again. There we go. Oh, I don't know if I said, but extended hyper is when I keep the dash. That's what that's called. Here we have to demo dash, which is if I hold down, start the dash down, and then go up. Ah, I was supposed to dash. It actually does the dash during my crouching animation, which moves the bubble up a little bit, which is enough for me to get past the spikes. That one's kind of normal. This one we just climb the wall. Here, I'm not going to go for the spike jump because it's too risky. So we're just going to do this part normally. Jump up here. Into this room. Up. Here's where I have to get the double wall bounce. There we go, first try. Nothing bad. We're doing more wall bounces here. Wall bounces are really useful in this section. I'll try for the hyper once because it looks really good and it's not too difficult. Yeah, it's not. Okay. I'll just do this part normally. It's not difficult doing it normally. And we just wait. Yeah, you see how slow that is. This is where the run gets fun. We wave dash off here, right into the bubble, but actually I think I'm supposed to hyper off there, but it doesn't really make a difference. Go up. I want to get my jump back, or my dash. Go over here, wall bounce into there, and we're good. This part's not too difficult. We just kind of do it normally. If you wait a little bit, you can actually... This part I'm going to do normally, because I cannot get the trick for the life of me. I got it on like the second try and then never again. So we're just going to do this part normally. Nothing too difficult. Here's where I actually use the reverse hyper. Yeah, I messed it up, so we're just going to do it normally, because if I mess it up, it's nothing too difficult. Yeah, I messed it up again, but it's alright. Here we extended dash jump off the cloud. So I get my dash back and have enough to grab onto that. There we go. Grab that, go up here. Okay, I almost died there because I was expecting it to be one of the red ones, which comes later. I forgot about it. Yeah, we're skipping the strawberries. This one's not hard. We grab that, go on here, hyper off of it, so we can drop that early. And then we go up here, grab the coin, and then we wait. And then we just bring this up with us. Jump off it, right into the next ring. This is where the game starts getting a little fun because the wind, it makes your momentum kind of crazy sometimes. Like that, you can actually overshoot things really easily. We're gonna wait for the wind to start. How many hours do I have on this game? A lot. We go up, and then we can actually jump off the spikes again, like I said earlier. Here we just run through this room. This is where the wind starts getting crazy. We're just gonna do this one normally. I already messed up the strat. This one we're also gonna do normally because the strat is really hard and I wasn't able to get it at all. I don't know my exact hour count, but it's a lot. This snowball section, there are strats for the cycles, but if I'm a little slow, then it changes everything. So I didn't really bother learning them too in depth. I just kind of played the level. Like I wasn't supposed to go into the bubble, but I had to because the snowball was in the way. Here we go, up, side, and right into the next turn. Okay, I missed the hyper. This room has a strat to it, but I don't think it's really worth going for right now. Just gonna do the level. Oh, I was supposed to go up into the side. Yeah, the wind is too strong. We're just gonna do the level. There we go. We don't want to get hit by this last snowball, so this one's pretty straightforward. This room's really easy too, as long as I get the bubble. Come on. It's not what I was supposed to do, but it worked. Here, this is the fun room. I mess it up. I normally don't mess up that jump, but we get a lot of speed here. It can be hard to manage sometimes. I push jump a little too late. And that's the end of this chapter. I got all the achievements in like 30. To get this fast, I assume you have a couple hundred. Probably. I could tell you at some point. Let me just, this doesn't count towards the time, so I can just zoom in so I can see the chat. I went too far. What do they do? Give me the chat back. There we go. Now I can actually read chat. Cool. Now I can read chat. I don't know. I can tell you how much time I have in it later. I don't know what time we're at. It'll tell me once I start the next chapter. So I'm not reading during. I'm reading between chapters. All right. Wait, there's a cutscene at the start we actually have to skip. This part's really fun, actually. I missed the hyper, but it's fine. We still got in. We go up here, and we kind of skip a huge part of the level. Here's where I have to do extended hyper. I got it first try, reverse extended hyper. That was actually not expecting that to happen first try. We can actually do a reverse wave dash off that, but it's not a big deal if I miss it. Yeah, it does look really cool. Here, I missed the thing. If you actually get enough height, you can end the cutscene on top of the button because of what I said earlier. I fell in the hole. Oops. Here we're gonna do what they call yeet skip. You'll see why. Yeah, it's really fast. Actually, I'm supposed to hang off that, but it's fine. I can just redo it. I just drop under and go under it. Here we just run through the room. Here we're supposed to get keys for this section, but we just say no, and we just go up. There's a way to get the cycle right, but it's not exactly easy, so I normally don't really try it. I can just time it myself. Alright, we're good. You can actually dash out of this bubble, but it's hard to time that. And we're supposed to go up. Alright, that's the first section of this level done. That wasn't too bad. And then we skip this cutscene, and... the dirty practicer, okay. Yeah, I nailed it 4 times because I learned how to do it. Here, this part's not too difficult, we just kind of go around this. I was supposed to go down, but it's not a big deal. And we go in here, we mash all the buttons so we respawn faster. And then we actually we wave dash off this to get all the way to the side. So we end this fall right at the edge here. So we have the room to get in here. And then we just skip all these cutscenes. Because of course there are a million cutscenes at the end. This part's pretty straightforward if I dash at the right time. I missed it. Alright, that's fine. I missed the extended. I don't really have to get the extended, but it makes it a lot easier. There is a really good skip for this, but it's too difficult for me, so. Here's where the seekers come in. These things can get annoying. Here we just go right over it, or under it. Here there's actually a trick to make him grab the first coin while we get the second one. So, that's a fast room. Here we just hyper over, grab this. We can wall bounce there, but it's not really worth it in most cases. Here we just grab all the coins normally. Here we can actually wave dash and we jump off him. Alright, we messed up the strat for this part, but it's alright. We'll be okay. Wait, he didn't dash. Okay. I see how it is, Seeker. Oh, I missed that. Missed that dash. Oh, he got the coin for us. Thanks. See ya. This one, I believe, is wave dash. And we're supposed to jump off him, but it's alright. Nothing too major. We wall bounce there, grab this. Get out of the way. Wait, why can he go so far down? I've never seen him do that. Alright. That's the jump we're supposed to get, and he's supposed to collect the coin for us, but he missed it. So, it should be okay still. Because he's not near us, so. Supposed to get the bottom first. But, it'll be okay. We just kind of do this. Wait for him to go. Cool, we're good. Skip the cutscene here. That part always scares me. Because you gotta jump over the spike. Here, there's a huge skip in the game right here. And you'll see the reverse hyper again. That's actually a reverse extended hyper. I have to do it in here. Actually, it's not a hyper, it's a... First try! Alright, that's really good. You're supposed to go grab the 2 keys, but you just kind of skip them. Here, I know there are like certain spots you're supposed to wall bounce, but it's not a big deal. Here you just bounce off him again. This one you have to get him to break this, so we drop. And right when he breaks it, we're supposed to hop off him, but it's not too big of an issue if you miss it. Alright, we just let him go under us. Okay, controller, that was not the direction I was holding. There we go. Give me the coin. And then we just go through here. And we're on the Theo section. Which is a little annoying. Theo has some momentum stuff. We just throw him over, push the button. And we go. Half the time I'm not going to bother with momentum because it's just too complicated. Just jump over him. Let's go. Jump over him. Go in there. Oh, he knocked him out of my hand. Here, I'll just drop him there. That was not supposed to happen. I'll push the button instead of throwing him into it, which is what you're kind of supposed to do. But it's okay. Go under here. He took a while to do that. Okay, he knocked you out of my hand. That's alright. We can still do this. I can just jump over him here. We should be okay. Alright. So here, we want to throw him up there. We actually want to do a trick like that, but it can be a little hard. We want to get up there with him. Okay, he's not supposed to go past us like that, but it's alright. I can just push the button and come back. Alright, come on, go past me. There we go. And we're good. This section is not too difficult, as long as I don't overthrow. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to stand right here and throw. There you go. We just chuck him up into it, and we're good. Because he doesn't get hit by the spikes, but we do. This part is kind of fun, actually. We have to hyper, and then grab him again, but I messed it up, so it's fine. You were not supposed to go past that wall. Alright, this part we just toss, and we both get the height, but I mistimed it, so. Knock him out of my hand, that's fine. Goodbye. Here we can actually get up there with him. But it's a little bit of a hard jump. Alright, if I just get him up there, I can go up myself. And then we go over here and just run through. I believe this is the last room. Alright, let's go. Hit him with the button. Alright, you were supposed to hit Theo, not me. Alright, we're gonna jump on him one more time, just for good measure. Alright, and we should be good to go. This is the last room here. This is where we get the momentum shenanigans. But the problem with that is that this wave pushes us back, so it can be a little weird at times. Let me grab him again. Come on, let me through. And we throw him into the eye. And that's the end of the chapter. So there are 2 more chapters left. We have the one I was just learning, Reflections, and then we have Summit, which is just climbing the whole thing. Reflections. This is, I don't know if you guys know the story, but I'm not doing farewell. No. Alright, skip the cutscene. Go right up into this. I missed that feather. That's fine. Okay, I didn't get enough height for that. That's alright. Come on. Let me in. We just go around this. Nothing too bad. And then we skip right when she comes out. Here we just go around. There is a skip to this part, but unless you get it on like your first try, it's just not worth going for. Okay, I pushed him a bit too early. We're gonna have to wait. Here we go. We're in the next section. This section has a lot of feathers. It would be a really long run, yeah. Okay, we messed that up. That's fine. Here we hyper off him, but I missed the hyper. There we go. That's fine. This one you can actually get both feathers before the first one runs out, but you gotta be really precise with your movement, and I can't really do that. So. I got crushed by that one. Alright, let's jump. Okay, I can actually get a wall bounce there, but it's alright. We don't need it. Here we actually kind of cheese the level using the infinite wall jump glitch, which is a little hard to do sometimes. There we go. That's alright. Wasn't too bad. Here there's a way to do this a lot faster, but I'm not good at it, so we don't do it. Here we just grab the feather, hit him, and then get the momentum there. Nothing too major. Go down here. I get the feeling we're actually supposed to go up, but because I don't actually remember this in the tutorial, but it should be okay. This game's not too difficult. Yeah, I don't actually remember this room. Yeah, they are called Kevin blocks. Here, yeah, okay, I remember this part now. We were supposed to get momentum going into it, which I did, but I didn't get far enough from it. So we go up here. We get a hyper off that, right into the bumper. Let me just go to the side. A Dark Souls run could be fun. Here we shouldn't need to hit the last bumper. But if I mess it up, we might have to. Which is okay. This run's not too difficult. Just do it normally. This run we can actually go under him. Or over him, that's what I mean. Without moving him. Oops. Alright. This room we kind of just do normally. Ah, I messed that up. Well, how am I a liar? Yeah, we can just skip that feather, which is fine. We go over here, hyper into here as always. You kind of, most of the time you want to hyper into the room. There we go, this should be fine. Okay, we're good. You have momentum into this room. And this is where I stopped. This is where I stopped watching the tutorial because you guys called me in. I was at this part. Like right after this part. So I don't know the tricks past this part. Like some of them are kind of obvious, but for the most part I don't. This one is just a trick that you figure out by playing the game. Then we just do this part normally because I don't want to mess it up. And then here's the battle in fight, if I remember correctly. After the water, okay. We gotta be really careful here because you don't want to dash where you can't see and then run into the things. We messed up the wave dash, but that's fine. This part we do, I guess, and then we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then hyper off it. And then this is the fight. This is where you guys stopped me. I had just finished this room. After here, after this is just me playing normally. Yeah, some of the momentum things you can get in this game look really nice. Come on, there we go. I overshot her. Oops. Come on. Actually, while I was playing this level normally, I used all these tricks. Or just avoid that one just to be safe. Alright, next one. I didn't make it her in time. You can actually, I don't know if it's iframes, but you can actually hit her as she's attacking you if you do it at the right time. So you don't have to be too afraid of the bullets right in front of her face, but clearly you can still get hit by them. There should only be like one or two more, if I remember correctly. Which, if I'm being honest, I probably don't remember correctly, because it's been so long. This part's actually not too bad. I remember the B-side being really hard on this part. But luckily this is not B-side. We took the A-side option. I know a lot of runners use the B-sides. Oh, you moved. I didn't know you moved. Alright, we're gonna reset that. Alright, we're good here. I believe this is the last section. Skip cutscene. Almost got crushed by the blocks. Oh, I forgot there was a second part to it. We're gonna have to... Come on. Not up. Oh, controller, you good? There we go. We're just gonna play this part safe. Safe, okay. Keeping your momentum between rooms really does a lot. Oh, I missed her. Okay, wall bounce up there. See, now we're really just kind of playing the game. Nothing special. Okay, we don't want to keep momentum there. Give me the feather. Thank you. Oh, I didn't mean to dash down. That's my beat. Alright, that's probably the last one because all the things broke, yeah. And then we just jump through here, and we talk to her, skip cutscene, we get our double dash. And so now, after this, we go on to the second chapter, or the last chapter. I know there are some decent skips you can do here, with like wall bounces and stuff, but should be okay. Oh, I didn't mean to pause. I thought this was a cutscene. This is a cutscene. Alright. So now, Move on to the last chapter, which is not gonna go well, but it'll be fine. I mean, you did stop me. It was supposed. Now was exactly when it was supposed to be starting. All right. Game crashed. Game crashed. Let's launch this back up. The timer on the screen doesn't mean anything anyway. It uses the in-game timer, so.
Yeah, the fans just wanted something to look at.
There you go. Well, the timer is in the game. You can actually see the timer in the game.
Yeah, but like they wanted something the entire time, you know?
Fair enough. Alright. So we just continue. Luckily I didn't lose any progress. It crashed again? Hold on. This might be an issue, honestly. Why is the game crashing? We're gonna lose a little bit of time, but I'm gonna go into the level and then start the stream. See if that helps at all. Okay. There we go. We're good. I don't actually know if we lost time doing that, but it's fine. That's not a cutscene. Skip. Okay. Ah, that was not a hyper. That was the wrong jump. There we go. There's hyper. Basically, I'm just going to be trying to do this level normally as quickly as possible. I had to save a dash there. I can probably actually just... Yeah. I know I can wall bounce there, but it's alright. I think this is the one chapter that I did actually look at a little bit. But it should be okay. Like, I know you can just skip that entire thing. Like a well-timed dash. My game's lagging a bit. Let's not do this. Alright. Go over here. I'm sure there are all sorts of skips you can do with this part. I didn't jump. Thanks, game. And that's the end of this first part. There are 6 different parts? There are 6 different parts of this. So that's part 1 out of 6. Oh, these are not the dashing ones. These are the throwing ones. Alright, that's done.
Yo, the stream froze for whatever reason.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Like I hear your audio, it's just this visual.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna lose a lot of time if I try to fix that. I really don't know why it's doing that. I can restart the stream if you want.
Yeah.
I can just save and quit. There we go. That'll stop the timer. Alright, I just restarted my Discord. That should help. Can you see the game now?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, right back into it. Alright, you can actually skip skip over that, but I don't want to do that because I've never actually tried that trick before. This part we just wait for it to come back down, jump on it, get the momentum off it. It would be nice if it dashed the right way. Been doing that a lot today. How'd you go, Bruce? Alright, that's section 2 out of 6. Oh wait, we can skip this cutscene. Oops. I didn't jump high enough for that. I know there's a way you can go diagonally, but I don't trust myself to do it, so we're not going to. This part we just kind of get the coins. How you'd expect people to get the coins. I think these things are really fun. This is probably one of my favorite chapters to do. Not the last one, but chapter 2. We're doing this normally, we're not taking the skip because I don't trust myself to do it. I should have taken my time on that one. That's fine. We're gonna be careful about I didn't know the direction. Like I said, we're gonna try to be careful about this. I just don't want to lose too much time on it. Ah, that's not the way of that. I went under that? It didn't put me through it. Alright. That's fine. Why did you go down? Hello? Maybe D-pad is the right choice here. But I've never done it, so I don't want to... Hello, ears. Jose, how are you? Why am I not skipping? Alright, I hate this chapter normally. So the summit is just the harder version of it, so I mean, the trick for this one's really easy, just if I time it right. Come on. Up, down, or straight, that works too, I guess. I believe this is the second to last room in this chapter, or this section. Go in, please. Go in the hole. We're just taking this slow. We're not doing any of the speed strats because I don't want to mess it up. Because I will, clearly. We're just gonna wait. Go, wait, go. I say that as I go into it. Okay. You didn't. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Did I not see a spring down there? Guess not. Guess I'm blind. It's fine. This one we're supposed to be able to just hyper straight through most of it. But we don't do that because I don't trust myself. Come on. Grab the wall. Ah, come on. I should not be messing this up. Alright, there we go. I know Shiro's supposed to be here for one part of it. I should have just taken my time. This is what happens when I don't practice this section. Maybe Oshiro doesn't come during this section. That was up. Boy, controller, please. Give me the right inputs. I guess not. That's fine, I guess. I didn't want to see him anyway. Alright, that's section 4. Oh, okay, that's understandable. I keep forgetting about the cutscenes because I'm reading chat. It's bad that I don't actually remember what these sections look like, so I'm going into it blind for the most part. I'm not blaming chat. It's my own fault for reading chat. Come on, get down. Oh, we got the snowball section. That's fine. Snowballs aren't too hard to deal with. As long as they don't fall. Should be okay. Come on. That was not a hard thing to do. There we go. This one's the annoying one. So I just do it normally. I believe we should be able to just... Yeah. Alright. That part I actually remember learning the speedrun shot for that one. The wind on this level is a little annoying because it changes, but nothing too huge. Alright. I don't remember which one that is. I think that's section 5 out of 6? Yeah, I believe this is the last one. And then we get to the summit, which I gotta just climb the rest of the mountain. I forgot that thing moves down when I do that. So we're gonna take that part slow. We're gonna do that so I don't have to be on the block. Alright, we're good. This part is actually, there's a huge skip here. That I believe uses a spike jump here. But if I can't get it, it's not too big of a deal. I'm just gonna try a couple more times. Alright, let's try. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do it normally. Which it still isn't too long. Oh, there's a third one. And it's on. Alright. Alright, there we go. That's the key. Alright, we're good there. Part isn't difficult either. I know there is a strategy for this, but we're just gonna do it normally. Oh, did my... Is that me or is that you, Ryan? If you can hear me.
It's fixed now.
Alright, cool. I gotta get this part. This is not a hard part. There we go. Alright. Ah, I missed that. Alright, we're good. I think this is the last part. Yeah, this is the last part of the section. Then we jump onto this, and we drop. Grab you. This part can get a little annoying, but it should be okay. As long as I don't touch that. Okay, we're good. Alright, now this is the last section of the game. What is 30? There's no way I get sub 1 hour. This part's too long for that. Especially if I'm scared of the wind. Wait, how did I get that jump? I went too far, okay. I didn't think I'd be able to go that far. I'm sure there are a lot of places I can be doing hypers like that, but there's no point in rushing it. Oh, yeah. I thought I'd go higher from that. Why did I just do that? That was a really bad mistake there. Alright. That's 20 more flags, I believe. Yep. I don't want to use my dash yet. Oh, we made it. Alright, up there. Alright, we're good. Oh, I was not holding up. Oops. Sorry, I'm not talking much because I just want to make sure I get this and don't take too long. Because at this point I'm not getting sub-hour, but I can get as close as I can. As long as I don't mess up this easy part. This part is actually a little difficult. Okay, I changed my mind. Maybe it's not difficult. We can just get past the first cloud here because it's enough wind. Oh, I'm supposed to climb up here. I had to save a dash. No. I didn't save a dash here. Yeah, I can't make that. Alright, now this is just a rush to the end. Just make sure not to die on any of these, and we're good. And that's the run. Barely missed sub-hour, but it is what it is. That's fine.